Look, I'm Sean Kelly from One More Cast and Take the Shot. Today we down here on Cedar Lake, and I want to tell y'all a little bit about what I'm fishing. I'm fishing excuse me, I'm fishing a Speed Spin Lose 300 5 ball barrel system on a 7 foot Lose light rod, fast action tip. And today I'll be fishing Wild Willie lures and jigs. The water is moving pretty good. Ideal for crappie fishing. This young man next to me, Roger, he's caught a couple. I haven't caught anything yet. Haven't even had a bite. My nephew, come here. I want to introduce you to the camera. They'll see you with me a lot. Come on, down here. So this is my nephew, D'Angelo. Got him out here today fishing with me. We haven't fished in a while. He went to Walmart, got him a Shakespeare 7 foot, ultralight, nice light tip. He done got it tangled up. He fishing a twisted tail. I let him go with his own choice, be his own person. So he fishing with a twisted tail, red and white. Told him bright colors today since the sun is on the water. He's fishing a Lose spinning reel, open face. Oh, my fault. What is this? I think it's I'm not for sure. I can't see the name on it. But anyway, this is his setup, and I got him out here today with me. Look like, oh, I thought Roger had one. So let me get my pole in the water, see if I can get a couple fish, and I'm gonna get back to you. Then I got the long damn ball. Water starting to move fast. There we go. Okay, so first one of today. First one of today on the Wild Willie's jig. Wild Willie's minnow, Wild Willie's jig. Hey, not too much size to him, but hey, it's a catch. So I'm gonna get him released back in there, see if we can get some more. And there we go. You want some of those jigs? You can those lures. You can get in contact with a guy, Austin Nelson, my partner. You can find him on Facebook under Austin Nelson. Really good crappie fisherman, and he can point you in the direction to these Wild Willie lures. I've been fishing them for about a couple years now, off and on. I used to be a Bobby Garland man. Once I got to fishing with Willie jigs, I made the switch, and I mean, just like I showed you just now, I mean, it's a nice sunny day, so I'm going with a bright chartreuse and white on a chartreuse jig head, and that fish he just slammed me. So I'm gonna get out and see if I can get some more. Oh, look behind you. You done snuck one in on me. See if I can.
Yeah, so just don't stop.
But it's doing the trick though. And he's just getting them like right out there. You know, he's not casting too far out. Casting out, letting it drift, jig, letting it drift. And sometimes it is, you know, kind of fun to sit back and watch the kids, you know, catch fish. Just be out here on the bank with them. I just got it here. Can't take it though. Bluegill. Got it. Crappie. Once again, these lures have proved themselves over and over and over again. I mean, crappie running kind of small. I mean, I'm seeing some nice, decent ones come out of here this week. But once again, like I say, that lure has proven itself. That's a Wild Willie's lure, chartreuse with a white belly. And I want to tell you about the barber system I'm using. I'm using a small barber because when he hit that lure and you have a barber on there that's heavy and he can feel that. So Austin turned me on to these lures. I use them, but I still kind of switch back and forth from this to a weighted barber, a small weighted barber, because sometimes that weighted barber can do what this barber can't, and this barber can't do what a weighted barber does. So, yeah, I just wanted to explain that to you. I'm gonna get back out here.
They just stay sitting there.
Yeah, they concentrated right there in the middle. Man, this is fun, man. This is what I live for. This is what I live for when I'm not working, when the wife doesn't have me doing anything, don't have to go to nothing for the kids. You can find me on a body of water somewhere. And I'm just jigging that slow, jigging it and stopping, jigging, stop. Because what I do is, while you jig, it lifts that lure up. When you stop, he lets it fall. And they catch it on that fall. And they run with it. See if we, hey, I can't win them all. What I believe now is I've been going out and coming around and coming in. I came across it, so I believe I'm in front of the fish instead of coming from behind the fish. Let's see. Let's test that theory and see if that's right. Got it. Hey, it happens. It happens. But the Lord doing what it's supposed to do. D'Angelo, come here. All right, so right now I want to take the time and set D'Angelo's rod up, and I'm gonna actually let him get down here, let him catch some fish. Like I say, it's not all about us sometimes, especially when we got kids with us. So I want him to also have some fun also. So, like I said, let me set his pole up and I'm gonna get him out there, let him catch a few fish. I'll bring him in and then throw back out. You see where his barber at? That's where we getting them at, like up in there. We throwing out like almost to that second pole over there, and then jigging back. Play with it up in there. I'm gonna show you. Sometimes all it takes is a little patience. And the teacher show them. That's how they learn. Right now, look. This is what you do. You doing like this. You doing like this. You pulling the pole. You watching it. Remember how we do it. Look. I'm just twitching. I'm twitching the end of it. I'm shaking the pole and twitching the end, making the barber dance. Then I stop. Then I do it again. I'm not doing this. That ain't how you do it. Now watch me one more time. Alright. Look. All I'm doing is shaking the end of that pole. Wiggling it. Bam. There you go, huh? You want it? It seems like a nice one. That's the kid I remember. Tell him what you got.
Crappie.
What?
Crappie.
Tell him what lure you using today. Hold it up. Let's show it to the camera. So, I got him set up with a Wild Willie's pink and green chartreuse. Got him on a Wild Willie jig head with a red dot eye. Once again, man, I'm telling you, these lures, they prove themselves over and over. Over and over and over again. Once again, I'm gonna tell you, I was a Bobby Garland man until Austin Nelson put me on these. So now I showed you how to do it. He a fisherman. He been fishing with me. First time he fished, he took a stick, put some string on it, a hook on it, a bobber on it, and threw it out there. We was on the Mississippi and Davenport Island and he caught a bluegill. He been fishing ever since then, so he know what he doing. He ain't been in a while, maybe a little rusty, but go on, get back out there. You want to show it to him? This Roger. He new on the lake. He on a Wild Willie's jig with a foil in it. Give it that flash, you know, that the fish looking for. It's proving itself. That jig is proving itself out here on Cedar Lake over and over. And I like to say one other thing. They also take a beating. I've caught my limit off of those jigs. Good job, man. So I'm gonna grab my pole and I'm gonna get back out here and see if I can get me one. I can't seem to keep my eyes off the water watching Day Day bobber. Scared it's gonna go down without me catching one. So let me grab my pole. I hate when that happens. You do all that jigging, then right when he's striking, you pull too soon to set that hook and miss him. Kind of make you feel like, man, what did I just miss? Oh, that was good. What? many of us fishermen know, sometimes they'll switch up, change up on the color. So I'm actually going from that white and chartreuse to, if I can find it, well, I got more in another package. But I'm gonna go to a Wild Willie's pink with a foil in it. And then I'll probably turn around and see that foil a little bit better. But that's what Roger back there knocking these crappie on right now. So I'm gonna follow his lead and change over. Once again, that's, and if you can look Austin Nelson up on Facebook, Austin Nelson, and he can show you where he can lead you the way to obtaining you some of these Wild Willie lures. As you can see, all I'm doing is I'm just shaking the tip of that rod, just like that, making that jig dance in the water. I hope they haven't shut down. I was just getting into them. Ah! Sometimes they'll come back forward. Yeah. Time I get to concentrate, that bite is slow. I get quiet. I get to concentrate like where they at. I hope they haven't moved around on me. Okay, so bite done slowed down a lot. So I guess I'll talk to y'all for a few seconds. And this is what I want to talk to you about. A lot of people I know, my friends and stuff, family, a lot of them fishermen, and they get on Facebook and they catch fish. They show their fish and everything. But sometimes I look at the rod they fishing with, and I'll say, oh, that rod is the wrong setup for the fishing you're doing. Like they may have a thick bass pole out there fishing for bluegill or crappie. And a lot of times I want to say something, but I waited till the day till I did this show to say it to everybody. When you go and look for your pole, think about the fish you want to catch. If you catching bluegill, crappie, you don't need a big pole, a big catfish pole, because that's not a big fish. What I suggest to you is, like in the beginning, I fish with a light rod. That tip on that rod is very sensitive. It's thin. So when something hit it, you're gonna feel that. You fishing for a bluegill or a crappie with a bass pole, catfish pole. I mean, if you got a barber on there, you can tell, but 9 times out of 10, you got heavy line on there also, which is another thing I want to explain. When I'm fishing for crappie, I use a 4 pound test. This is Mr. Crappie 4 pound test. You can find at Walmart. And I've caught bass on here. This is really good line. I feel like when it hits the water, they don't see it. So this is what I always use. If I can find 2 pound tests, I haven't found it in this, but if I can find it in another brand, I also buy 2 pound tests for days like this because that line just goes. It goes with the wind. So I want to just take a little moment to explain that to you guys. And I'm gonna get back in the water. Where they go? Where they go? Just I know we gonna fin. So also, I mean, these lures they good for bluegill. Ah, he splattered me. They good for bluegill, as you can see, which we kind of know. Bluegill, they some demons. They bite a lot of anything. So, but I just wanted to show y'all that. Let me get them back in the water. These I eat and I keep. Crappie I throw back. I'll explain a little bit about myself. A lot of fishing I do is bank fishing most of the time from the bank. So I travel around to a few places here and I will go up to Lake McBride, here in Cedar Rapids, over to Mohawk. Got a couple ponds in the back that I fish. Go up to Davenport. Actually, I'm trying to get up there for the stripey run, but right now the waters are flooded up there, so it's just about when the water go down. Like to in Austin, we'll go to certain places I really don't want to mention because he like to keep his places secret. So I mean, as far as fishing an hour, it's great, man. It's all about getting up and go. You know, getting up, getting in your car, getting with your buddy, getting with a child, family, or whatever, and just go, man. And it's nice to be out here and, you know, take in the scenery. A lot of times I come down here, I fish, I might not be catching nothing, but I watch the geese. You know, I walk the trail and just see what I can locate. And that's mainly what it is about getting out and enjoying yourself. As some people would say, becoming one with nature. So, I mean, we're gonna call it a day. Came out today, caught a few crappie. I think I caught maybe 5 or 6 times for the moment we shot this segment. I think they caught a couple down the bank a little bit. Roger, he did phenomenally good. You know, it was nice to get him on camera. He just moved here himself from Florida, so you know it's kind of nice to see a new kid down here on the lake enjoying himself. So with that, you know, I'm gonna let you guys go. Um, I don't know when this show will be out, but hopefully you guys tuned in to it when it does come out. And once again, I'm Sean Kelly from One More Cast and Take the Shot. And with that, it's a wrap. You guys have a nice day.